John Wick Chapter 2 is the second film in the John Wick series, and if you want to know everything you need to know about this film going in, take a look at this picture. I mean, fucking look at that shit. Shit's about to get real. So this film picks up with Keanu Reeves as John Wick right after the events of the first film. Still grieving the loss of his wife, an old business partner calls upon Wick to do a job for him, a task he must do because of a deal he made with this man back about 10 years ago maybe. But when John Wick decides to refuse that offer, he has to go on the run after this man puts a bounty on his head. Now look, I'm gonna get right into it. This film is badass. I mean, if you thought the first John Wick had some action, buckle up. This film brings it up to 11. Everything you saw in the original John Wick film is basically amplified in this film. It is incredible. What I really enjoyed about this film is the film's use of guns. Yeah, there's a lot of gun foo in this film again, but the way it handles guns is very unique to a film. Unlike in most movies where guns seem to have an unlimited amount of ammo in them, if a gun can hold 8 shots, the gun holds 8 shots, and he'll have to reload no matter what. And it really makes this film so much better. Yeah, the director said that there were going to be a lot of things in this film that we thought were wrong with how guns are handled. Well, in real life, these are how guns work. If a clip holds 8 rounds, you cannot shoot 47. You can shoot 8. And in this film, you really see how much someone would have to reload in these firefights. And it really makes for some incredible action sequences. Particularly in one action scene where he has to keep swapping weapons because he runs out of ammo and really only has 1 clip in each gun. It's kind of incredible to watch. And once again, this film understands what it is. This is an action film with Keanu Reeves. They want to see him use guns, they want to see him kick ass. He does plenty of it. And the world building in this film, again, look, the thing I loved the most about the original John Wick, besides the action, was the world building, and we get plenty more of it. Yeah, you learn there's not only just one continental, there are continentals in every basically major city of the world. This organization is far bigger than in just New York. And not going to go too much into it, but the markers. That is an idea that while something that is not new, is a very interesting concept to add into this world, and it worked perfectly for me. Now, is this film as good as the original John Wick? I'm going to say no. It's not, and for a couple reasons. Well, for one, the action in the film is spectacular, even better than in the first film, which the first film already had some incredible action to begin with. But with great action in this movie, you sacrifice story a little bit, and the story in the original John Wick was one that I thought was far better. Yeah, there are some illogical jumps within the story for this film and moments that didn't really make much sense to me, but I mean, don't get me wrong, it is not a bad story, just the one in the first film was stronger. And the new characters in this film don't really get much character development to them. I'd say the person who gets the most character development is John Wick, and he needs the most in this film. I mean, the film's called John Wick Chapter 2. But we had some really interesting characters in this film. It would have been nice to give some of them a little bit more backstory. I mean, we get some history between the characters in John Wick, but other than that, not much. But look, these are not big deals for this film at the end of the day, because what do you go here to see? The action. And if you're an action movie fan, and if you're going into this film expecting some good action, you will not be disappointed. I'm gonna give John Wick Chapter 2 an A. It's really sad because it looks like 50 Shades Darker is gonna be the highest grossing movie of this week, and it's also apparently the worst film. Guys, go see John Wick Chapter 2. Please, I beg of you, go support good cinema. So guys, have you seen John Wick Chapter 2? What did you think? Comment below, let me know. And if you guys like this, you can like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.